Welcome back to the Elder Kings. Apparently we're at war with Skyrim. Why are we at war with Skyrim? What have I done? Oh, inquisitorial conflict. I wish I'd stopped leaving tomorrow's me with yesterday's wars. Man, that's deep. Okay, so one thing I need to talk about before we get into today's episode is that I've seen this comment appearing lots and lots on videos more recently. Apparently people aren't getting notified for series, and the simple reason for that is YouTube do not send out notifications for series if you upload more than 4 videos within a 24-hour period. Technically, I upload 4 videos within a 24-hour period. 5 PM, 8 PM, 10 PM, and then 5 PM again, falls all within the 24 hours. So for that last video, depending on when the cutoff point is, I'm not sure if it, is midnight my time or from the first video being uploaded, there won't be that 4th notification sent out. So if you are missing things, it's just the way YouTube works. It fucks over people like me who do, 3 uploads daily. So apologies for that one if you're not finding it. But don't worry, I upload basically like clockwork. I've only ever missed 1 day, and that's because I had the flu. So have a look at that. The video's always going to be there, let's put it that way. Anyway, yesterday we built a lab. No. The day before we built a lab. Or the day before that we built a lab. More to the point, we can use Sunder and Keening now, so that's cool. Oh, no. We can use Wrathguard and, was it Wrathguard and Sunder? That was it. I couldn't remember if we had Sunder or Keening. We've also got the Ogma Infinium, which I genuinely forgot about. Why did I declare war before using the Ogma again? What is wrong with you? We've also got the Ogma Infinium. For Ogma Infinium, round 3, Electric Boogaloo, which is going to give us... I'm going to go for Diplomacy, I really am, because as good as Intrigue is, I think if we were in the Thieves Guild, then it would be a 10 out of 10. But for now, when we've already got 29 Intrigue, and of course that there was that comment, I wish I could remember the name, because the comment was so good. We've got the Polymorph Chicken, convert them, their wife, and their Spy Master into chicken, and then they get 0 Intrigue, and then you can just assassinate them. Look at all those chickens. So, somebody also said, and I don't think we've got it anymore, but the Ring of Transmutation we stole last episode, or the episode before, no, it was the last episode, wasn't it? That actually gives you an amount of gold depending on your monthly balance, but I have been told, be careful because it's very OP and you can use it multiple times before it breaks, and it's only intended to be 1 use apparently, so I won't be using that one if we get it, because we're already getting a ridiculous amount of gold anyway. We've got to give ourselves some challenge here. We do have more artifacts to chuck at Hermaeus Mora, don't we? Warlocks Ring. Do you want to use that rather than the Ring of Aegis? I didn't even realize we had the Ring of Aegis equipped. What else have we got? Ring of Lordship. Stewardship +3 is fantastic. Vassal Opinion +10 is also incredible. How can I only wear 2 rings if I've got 4 fingers, 2 thumbs, my friend? And, elsewhere. Ring of Aegis. Let's unequip that one then, and we'll go for the Warlocks Ring. Like, health is irrelevant for us. Personal combat skill when we've got 249 is irrelevant. Let's be reasonable. We've already got 50... What's, -1 martial when you got 51? This one instead... Oh, that's going to give us +1 martial anyway. I suppose the defense is quite nice. But this one does give us +3 learning. And seeing as we're a wizard, I'm a much bigger fan of that one. Right, get rid of the Ring of Aegis. Let's go for the Ring of Lordship, because that one is still absolutely insane. Like, +10 Vassal Opinion. Now, I also want to keep an eye on the right-click menu, just in case, like the Ring of Transmutation, other artifacts give... decisions to us. Speaking of which, let's Ogma Infiniate. I'm not sure that's the right verbiage there. Manipulating the Ogma Infinium. The Ogma Infinium sits before you. It seems to shimmer and blah, blah, blah. Hello, Hermaeus Mora. It's me again. Right. We have the Path of Guile. Oh, and for those of you who are asking, yes, I am going to add this into the Dwemer Contingency mod up on the Steam Workshop. A lot of people have asked if I can, bundle it in with that, so I'll update that later with the, with this type of stuff going on. Right, Page of the Ogma Infinium. So we do either have Legendary... Let's see what they give. Man, that does give a flat 25% plot power increase, though, huh? That also gives 55 personal combat, which is insane. Legendary Diplomat gives General Opinion +10. Oh, man, that's also fucking ridiculous. Let's do it. Path of Guile. And there we go. Look at that. Our 4th one. I still miss the days of Elrang where you used the Ogma Infinium once and gained 1,000 of every stat. Legendary Diplomat. Honestly, the General Opinion +10 is by itself well in worth using the Ogma just for that. The other bonuses, obviously pretty nice, I'd say. We've still only got 25 Diplomacy with everything else going on. How? What is taking it away so much? Dwemer, I guess because we live underground. Deceitful -2, or not anymore. Cruel -1, Greedy -1. To be fair though, that seems just so low. It doesn't matter too much. Alright, Skyrim, sorry, no more messing around now. Let's actually get to work here. Oh, we've already sent troops over. Thanks, yesterday's me. I appreciate it, even though this is a massive burden. So this is going to give us, what, was it 4 provinces? Yeah, we're going to get Mistwatch, Morven, Scar, Amol, and Gallow Rock. Everybody's favourite Skyrim provinces. I don't remember any of those. Right, split these troops up. For those of you who did want to watch Skyrim on Twitch, it turns out it's a buggy piece of shit. That's not really much of a surprise. It's a Bethesda game. But it's, you know, I did want to throw some mods on it as well for the fun of it, but it's still just so crashy. So I've kind of put that one on the back burner for a bit, and I'll try and find a different stream game. Probably going to do, like, Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal, because that's just an absolute fucking laugh. Right, more to the point. No more. Oh, God. Hello. And nobody expects the Nord Inquisition. Where'd you get that armor, my dude? All right. Let's, I've got a better dressed horse than me. Rkungtunch, get on the center, my friend. We're going to need you in your ridiculous stats now. Only 50 martial. Might as well just surrender now, huh? You boys reinforce. I don't really care if we don't get... Isn't more than Skyrim a massive ruin anyway? Or is that the place that's cursed by the ghosts? I honestly don't remember at all. Trolls have been breeding in Valbras, and their population has increased in numbers. Hire the Fighters Guild. Oh, we good? Oh, shit. Please reinforce, for the love of God. Oh, I think we're going to crush him anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's his ally from... Where have they got? The Resolute Templars of Stendar. That is a fantastic name. I was kind of thinking the other day as well, after watching a whole bunch of videos on the Dwemer and reading a whole bunch of lore books. Like, literally reading the lore books from Morrowind, which is how bad it's got, about the Dwemer. We're not really very Dwemery. But then I was also thinking to myself, it'd be really, really difficult to represent the Dwemer culture accurately in-game. Because as I mentioned, like, I think it was in the first couple of episodes, these guys have what is essentially telepathy between one another. They have something called the Calling, which is essentially, you know, like a hive mind. It also allows them to manipulate other races, and one mechanic I was thinking of implementing for that was the base game CK2 possession feature from the Satanic Society, because that kind of works, you know? Possessing a Falmer and making it into a slave or whatever does kind of fit that build to some extent. Have it use, you know, 20 magic or whatever. Absolutely not. We've done enough for the Tonal Architects to last us a lifetime, my friend. So I was kind of thinking something like that, but it is kind of difficult to represent... Oh! Oh, no way. Kelty Earlybeard. Are you who I think you are? Interesting. The Battle of Sancretor. Sources from the vicinity of Sancretor are reporting that a battle recently transpired there, and one of the command generals was none other than the Dragonborn. In addition, there are rumors that the Dragonborn not only secured an astonishing victory, but discovered an ancient artifact of great power in the Tomb of the Roman Emperors. I wonder what that could be. Yep, you are exactly who I think you are. I'm not going to spoil it. Let's wait and see. Speaking of new medium, guess who we've had turned up? Let's maybe not build one then in hindsight. That might be a bad plan, all things considered. So that guy is most likely going to unify Tamriel. I think that's sort of... He's very much the Genghis Khan sort of Child of Destiny. What does the base game refer to it as? I don't remember what it is, but I think he's going to conquest everything. I think there's probably going to be some event-driven things to help push him along his destiny. That's going to be very, very cool. We do need a good... I was thinking this the other day. We need ourselves a good foil, don't we? Every good series for CK2 has had, you know, like a big old villain. We haven't really got one in this. Like, even Elrang had that immortal Kamal Emperor over in the southern Akavir here. He had his immortal Kamal Emperor. He also had Manny Marco. Do you guys remember when Elrang turned Manny Marco into a chicken? Good times. We haven't really had an enemy this time around besides, you know, assassinating the various kings of Skyrim. We did kill a Dragonborn though, didn't we? Oh god, here we go. Right. There we go. I wonder who this could be. Yep, there he is. High King Tiber Septim. Is that what Tiber Septim looked like? Pretty sure that's not true. Tiber Septim is here. Word is spreading that there was assassination in the Empire, although it was too late to save his liege. Antilius Aquilorius slaughtered the attacks and has been crowned Emperor. That's not true. A Dragonborn on the throne? Troubling. There he is. King Tiber Septim, first of the Tiber Septim. So we're actually heading towards the third era now. We're sort of very late second era right now, obviously. And the Dwemer disappeared during the first era, right? I honestly don't remember. So yeah, this is... I wonder if there is an in-game event to move us over to the third era. That would be awesome. We'll have to wait and see. I'm actually kind of excited for everything that's happening besides what's in our realm right now. It's interesting nonetheless. Maybe we shouldn't be making so many enemies right now. Oh god, they've sent in 17,000 men. Now's a good time for Firestorm. Now we can really put this argument to bed. Finally, at long last. Does Firestorm work? The enemy king leading troops against us. If this doesn't work, I'm going to cry. Open spellbook. Open cloth. Firestorm. 15,000 men. Relatively high morale. You know, this one is 72.6%. Greater version of the spell. That actually worked, didn't it? Look, they're at half morale now. And troops have died. Look, 15,000 is now 10,000. It does work. It does work. I'm so glad we've got living proof of the Firestorm actually working. Like, that's made this whole Excuse me? Why is it? There we go. Let's make this whole thing worth it. Right, I was trying to unpause them for about 5 minutes. It didn't work. Alright, 66% war score. I think we've got this one in the bag. How many more troops have you got kicking around? Do we need to be careful? How much more mana have we got? Because obviously we can't use that get out of jail. Okay, 59 out of 74 is pretty goddamn good. I was going to say we can't use that get out of jail free card every single time. Ooh, what? Empress Serana? Oh! Well, that's confusing. Trust nobody, not even yourself. So Kvatch is Cyrodiil, and Cyrodiil is Nord? I mean, Cyrodiil is Cyrodiil, right? Well, it's you know, taking a lot of Valen Wood elsewhere, Argonia, Morrowind at this stage as well. That's really confusing. I guess we'll just keep an eye on that. Obviously, he's going to form the Empire of Tamriel, I'd assume, rather than the Empire of Cyrodiil. But we will keep a very, very close eye on that one. This war should be in the bag. I was going to say, you know, obviously, we can't rely on constantly using firestorms or everything. But for now, we definitely can. So I'm not too concerned about the fact that we've only got 8,200 troops left. A lot of vassals actually come to help out. What sort of fresh hell is this? Who is that? Army of King Kraldar? Who is Kraldar? Oh, it's this dude. Hello, thank you for turning up. Oh, right, of course, our vassals right here. We do have tribal vassals right next door. That would explain. I was going to say, there's no way these guys from the Isles have actually bought boats and come and helped out here. That's never going to happen. Anyway, all we've got to do is take this one, and I think we're basically done at that stage. Do we want to use mana, decaying the walls, killing off the garrison? No, I don't think we do. I think we obviously want to wait for this dude to maybe bring his armies back together. If he gets another 11,000 men, could potentially win that one if we don't have Firestorm. Many sleepless nights you've spent trying to make sense of the book you've acquired from the library. Many sleepless nights you've yielded nothing to show for it. We'll buy another book. Obviously, we're always going to buy books when that thing happens. Just constant stat boosts. That seems like a pretty good deal to me. 6,900 men. They are losing the war against Cyrodiil, so I think we just had good timing with this war, essentially. Right, let's see if we can knock down some of their sub-holdings very, very quickly. There we go, 81%, 85%. We've had a major battle occur, so it's just a case of getting enough occupation now. We could go for a little more battle war score, which would probably be a lot easier. In fact, we're going to have to. We have no choice. We've got 7,400 men there. Right, okay, so this is where the Firestorm is unfortunately going to have to come into play again. We should be able to win that. Now, it also, I believe, only affects the armies that he's leading, isn't it? We've tried this before, and it is just his army. So we can blow up his armies who are in the war against Cyrodiil. That's just spiteful. I love it. Let's do it. Boom. Oh, no, it actually did kill their troops. Well, that's fantastic. There we go, 100% war score. I'm glad that, I was kind of worried there that Firestorm would count as just a troop removal, rather than our troops killing their troops, obviously gaining us war score. I thought it would be like some alternate way of getting around that, so I was worried we wouldn't get any war score from it, because we were only fighting a small amount, but that's cool. Everybody's got bloody dragon blood at this stage, haven't they? Seems like everybody and their mother has some... Was she not also... She's also dragon blood. What's going on? Anyway, enforced demands. There we go. Look at that. We've really pushed Skyrim right into High Rock now. If we can take all of this coast, or I say all of this coast, all of the east side of Skyrim, then we can push through into Morrowind as well, and obviously take back, what was it called? What was Morrowind called before they called it? Resdane, that was it. We can take back Resdane before it became Morrowind. Duchy of Morinskar, we might as well make these whenever we can. There's no harm in doing that, huh? As long as they're not kingdom level tiles. Alright, who would like this one then? Obviously, don't unpause right now, you genius. Right, Amal. We don't want to make any more Hermaeus Mora vassals, ideally, because Hermaeus Mora is potentially... Obviously, when we're done with the Ogma Infinium, we're going to move on to the next Daedra. Of Daedra to worship. What does Azura give us? That would be Azura's Star, wouldn't it? I suppose for a mage, Azura's Star would be very, very useful. Boethia is Dawnbreaker? I don't really know what artifact they would give Boethia for us in this campaign. Dawnbreaker seems a little bit of a weak one, huh, compared to like Azura's Star. Although, saying that, what the hell are you going to do with the giant soul gem? Right, Rkungtunch, you already have land, to my knowledge. I'm almost certain about that one. Have we got a filter set for this? Thank God. Right, okay. No. We want to say not my religion. Hashtag. Muzulchon, Steward of Windhelm. Here you go, my friend. You get a whole duchy level tile, because I'm feeling generous. Saying that, how many duchy level tiles have we got? Oh, we can grant 2, so we've definitely got 3. Okay, grant him that one. There you go. You can have that whole thing, my friend, because you are trustworthy. Muzulchon Began. Now, what is it we need for... Oh, my God. How have we still got diseases on this place? Oh, because the hospitals are shitty, aren't they? We do have fully upgraded hospitals. Oh, no, we actually don't have one here at all. Right, there we go. Okay, what have we got then? So what do we actually need for the next level? Magic Infrastructure level 4. That is what we're saving up for anyway, so we're actually very, very close to that. Should have that before the end of the episode. What do we need for our next level of castle? It's noble customs, right? Or something like that. Oh no, we just need improved keeps level 3. Ah, that's a shame, because I really want to save it for magical infrastructure. So noble custom level 4 will give us the hunter sub, which gives us a huge amount of tax, actually, a very decent amount. Intellectual customs, well, I am something of an intellectual myself. I was saying temple vassal opinion. Honestly, a lot of these are pointless because we have such a... What is that, like half tribal, half theocracy? This one's all tribal. Skyrim is a weird mixture between tribal and feudal. I mean, legalism 5 gives us centralized, which I think would be fairly useful. Tolerance is also not bad, but the Dwemer weren't known for their tolerance, were they? Monthly favor gain is pretty good. Oh, they're saying it's fairly useless for us, though. I don't know. Honestly, don't know for this one. I'm probably going to go with noble customs. Why am I going... Oh, noble customs... More buildings. So that's actually going to give us a measurable, you know, bonus there. Like, we can build a bunch of whole new crap now, which is, you know, something that we never had access to before. And seeing as we've got a fair amount of cities in our personal holdings as well. What about Alftand? What have we got there? Just the castle, right? Yeah, I think that was probably for the best. So another thing I want to do this episode is either A, find Keening. We'll see if it is back in the world of, I was going to say the world of men, but that's a little bit racist, isn't it? Keening? Still no Keening? I guess is it Sothasil? I think Sothasil's taken it back. Yeah, because Vivek had Wraithguard. I don't remember which way around it was. It doesn't matter too much. Either way, one of them has got Keening returned back to them, so short of worshipping, or short of joining the Almcivi Temple, which I feel wouldn't be very cash money of a Dwemer to do, I'm not going to do that. Now, somebody said that probably the reason why we're not getting the, probably the, what? Oh, wow, he's got Bloodline. Wizard King rule Pine Donnie as personal. That's cool. It's not very powerful, all things considered, but that's fairly cool. One of the reasons we're probably not getting Ogden's Copper is because she's got it equipped, and she's actually not in Vandor. Where is she? Yeah, where are you, though? She's here. So, in theory, if we attack Kor, who is apparently post-Ognomic Thought, what has happened? Then apparently we may be able to grab the box from there instead. If not, another comment I saw suggested just hiring the Thieves Guild. Oh, shit, we can't. She's too far away. Weirdly enough, we could start fabricating claims on, like, I don't know, Yakuda. Head over there. So... To my knowledge, Yakudans also have access to a sort of, you know, like tonal magic, don't they? The sword dancing stuff. So, I don't know, maybe I could legitimately come up with some sort of story for this one, but I do just want it to be able to steal this artifact. Anyway, we'll try the first suggestion and actually go for where she is rather than where her capital is. And we'll see if we can't grab it from that. Right, okay, so let's send, again, all the boats to the capital again. Might as well send a pretty decent force. If we grab any more artifacts on the way, that's fine. We'll send it to whoever our new Daedra is going to be. So as for Hermaeus Mora, are we going to go for the last copy of the Dogma Infinium? I mean, we're one more chapter away from having everything. So I feel like, and given that Agent gives, what was it, plus 55 personal combat? How could I not go for that? Seeing as personal combat is going to be the only way for us to die at this stage. We could be assassinated, but we've got so many general opinion bonuses that I don't think that's possible. We've got minus 60 build cost build time. Where's our plus 14 martial is nuts. General opinion plus 5. Wait, what? Oh, because that's not an artifact. It was from this, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember. This is very, very good, though. Personal combat skill plus 48. Own children opinion plus 20. Dwemer opinion. We've got a better opinion with the Nerevarine than we do with the Dwemer. But to be fair, the Nerevarine was an ally. Or the Neverar, I don't know how you say it, was actually an ally of the Dwemer, wasn't he? So that would kind of make more sense. Right, okay. Squad up, team. Get on the boats. Let's do it. No, actually, get on the... Are the boats full? The boats are full. We need more boats. There we go. Right, I want this coffer. Today is the day we get this goddamn coffer. Not that we need any more gold, but it's just the principle of there being, like, a disgustingly powerful artifact in the world that we don't own. Special events, fleets disbanded. Ah, get rid of them. Honestly, I look at them every time. I'm going to... Sidecraft Lord Rkungtunch. Not today. What do we say to the Tunnel Architects? That's right, not today. Alright, so why don't we actually build things up as well, seeing as we've got just... what am I supposed to do with all this gold? Saying that, our monthly balance is only plus 2.7. Why? Because we do have all of our levies raised. Jesus, look at that. Our own personal domain. What have we got? 11 out of 10 there. I suppose that is probably half the kingdom, isn't it? Or half the kingdoms. It's a fair amount. Trade is bringing in... Well, that's terrible. Trade is bringing in almost as much as tribal taxes, which is pretty unbelievable. Right, okay. So let's get all of this stuff built. So, Steward, you can oversee construction in Kagramez. I still want this to be an absolute powerhouse, which I mean, it is, but it can be better. Right. Excuse me, your High Craft Lord Tonal Architect Dwemer King requires a better bathroom. Thank you, I appreciate that. Right, small tavern, small gambling den. This doesn't seem very Dwemer of us, does it? My phone has improved significantly. Don't really care too much. Right, okay, that's everything done there. Now, the cities we also got a pretty significant upgrade in. Art school. Well, there we go. That's that problem solved. What a good tech investment, all things considered. Got ourselves a racetrack rather than a gymnasium. These buildings are so odd. They just don't really suit the campaign at all, do they? Your physician, Dumak, has been asking for permission to travel. Obviously, we're going to say yes to that. Only 16.7 gold. Sure. Go, you can travel like 20 times for that, my dude. Public archery range. Nice. And now we're fully upgraded again. Man, I think I focused too much on economy in the early game. I focused way too much on that. So what we need to do is also start murdering the High King of Skyrim so we can go to war with Skyrim again. Hark on the Strange. How about Hark on the Chicken? Plot to kill. Oh, we've already got 127% plot power, apparently. People really don't like him that much. Oh, it's 2 people. Does anybody else want to join? Absolutely not. Okay. So now we'll actually test this theory out. His Spymaster was crap, but he might have... He's got 17. Okay, so his Chancellor is a little bit better now. Counselor, I should say. So open spellbook. Let's go turn into chicken. Polymorph chicken. Boom. How much mana is that? 30? Ugh. So we'll turn him into one. In fact, it probably would have been more prudent to turn his wife and his... Because what's his own personal entry was crappy. Oh, she's only got 5, though. So now we need to find his... wherever his Spymaster is. Steward of Skyrim. Lord Thane of Skyrim. Magister of Skyrim. Marshal of Skyrim. Spymaster of Skyrim. She's actually got 11. Well done. Good job. Right, then we turn her into a chicken as well. And that should basically make him very assassinatable. There we go. 100... Oh, there we go. 248%. That's what we're after. Little servants such as I surely deserve some recognition. Saboteur? How do you get that? I wonder how you get that trait, because that sounds awesome. I'd be happy to grant you this deserve. You know, you'll get your reward in the Kingdom of Heaven or whatever. There we go. Princess Frilgeth of Skyrim is about to blow him up. Fantastic news. Who's his heir? It's Prince Haloth. Is he any good? Another Dragon Blood. There's not really much... Everyone's got Dragon Blood. If they might as well just give people a trait when they don't have Dragon Blood at this stage. He's a Reach one. Disgusting. Fat. He should be easy to assassinate, right? He's only got 10 intrigue. Nice. Okay, so another war with Skyrim coming up very, very soon. Let's see if we can't grab Orgrim's Coffer from this place. My wife has scurvy. Or not. Oh, no, she is curing our scurvy. Right, there we go. Nice. Goodbye, chicken friend. Proficient in the... Alright, so, that's good. Can we go to war now? Obviously, we've got Levy's Race Genius. No, we absolutely can't. Right, grab this coffer. Then we go into Skyrim. Take him out. Rkungtunch on the center. Scurvy gone. Hello, friend. Back our plot to kidnap Nevith. Who's Nevith? Sure. Honestly, you know what? Why not? Let's start making some mischief here. We might as well do something in between the constant wars and inventions and tools of Kagrenac. Please do not give me that many promises ever in the future again. Why would you do this to me? Oh, God, we can't create a new vassal. This sucks. I think we'll go back to privately worshipping people, or Azura, or Boethia, or wherever the hell we go for next. Not my religion. No, not my religion. Kagrenac, great name. I trust you. Kagrenac, blacksmith, engineer. No, he's not an engineer. All right, do you want? No, he's apparently not at our court. Nubthald. That would be so many points in Scrabble. All right, let's throw you. What do you want? Oh, it was more than Scar. Right, that guy died. There you go. You can have that one back. Sure. 10 out of 11. We can actually hold one more province, so we could try and revoke, you know, like a city in Alftand or something like that. Not that we need the taxes. Oh, God, Rigmore. Rigmore of the 8 Divines Uprising in Windhelm. That's a lot of dudes. Wow. Wow, that's actually a ridiculous amount of dudes. Move to the north. Right. Look to the east. Let's get some Dremora. Oh, God, we don't, because we turn everywhere. Spent all my Dremora money on chickens. Okay, hang on. Let's get this done with. Enslave them, take them away in chains. No. Orgma's Coffer. What I'm going to do, Orgma's Coffer, I keep combining that. We will hit a capital as well, just because there is a chance to get that. I'm saying that, they're a 1% war score. Yeah, we can do this quickly, it's fine. Who would win? 8,000 Dwemery boys, or... How many of them are there? 4,900. 4,900 Nords. Here we go, come on, you can do it. Enslave them. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What a waste of time. We are going to burn down everything else as well. Might as well take all of their gold. Man, they have a ridiculous amount of gold, don't they? 536 just for that. That's absolutely insane. Right, go land at Dwemereth again. I guess we'll go land at this coast. Who is that? Arcannon. The Arcannon's at war with Skyrim again? Who are we fighting this time? Who am I fighting? Redoran Conquest of Ornhold. So it's House Redoran specifically. Archmaester. Okay, I have Great House Redoran and then Arcannon Navam. Gain 1 diplomacy. Nice, fantastic. That's actually the one I'm hoping we get the most, seeing as we've only got 26 diplomacy right now, God forbid. Right, are we back? Oh shit, my armies. Oh god. Those weren't even Dremora, so it doesn't matter too much. We lost a land battle. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, here we go, squad. This is gonna be a massacre. Watch this, ready? Are you ready, my best commander? No, we've got Nendam and Rkungtunch the... What's it? Like Rkungtunch the Third? We've got Rkungtunch. Oh my god, she's still alive. 120... Well, of course they would be. They're Dwemer, aren't they? Of course. Princess Julin, https, twitter.com/blah, blah, blah. Right, okay. You get to marry Rkungtunch. Please, for the love of God, tell me your first... Okay, her first husband was something else absolutely ridiculous. I love Dwemer names. They're so good. Right, move over. Take these boys out. No more Nords. Skyrim belongs to the... Elves? Oh dear, that feels wrong. You've been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. We've got 5,100 gold. Am I going to debase the mints? I mean, obviously. Of course I am. Have you seen this campaign? 5,100 gold? Why not? What's a little bit extra, huh? Alftand Games Carpenter's good. Okay, that's pretty good, because we might as well start building Alftand back up to, you know, the absolute powerhouse it was before. In fact, we can build a lot here, can't we? If we build the hall, that's going to unlock a lot of extra buildings for us. I kind of ignored it, because I thought we didn't have much to build. But, you know, considering we've got a lot of lower level infrastructure still to go for. Now, actually, that's a great idea. Infrastructure. So that's the one thing we've sort of missed out a lot on is I've kind of ignored it because it costs you a lot of tax upkeep, but it gives us, you know, levy size, levy reinforcement rate, that type of thing. So why the hell not, when we've got 5,000 gold just kicking around, sacrifice some of our monthly tax income for that, you know, infrastructure bonus. We'll actually take a look at this. It's not a mechanic that we've explored at all this entire campaign. Oh my god, there's so much to build. Oh, an animonculary. We haven't built one here yet. And that's going to unlock all of our sort of Dwemery stuff. There you go, sphere storage, spider storage, that type of stuff. So it's as simple as right-clicking, upgrade provincial infrastructure. So we lose 200 gold, local text modifier down by 15%. So this is going to be a hefty hit. But it gives build time modifier minus 10%, supply limit plus 2, levy reinforcement rate, that's the big one, plus 15%. Basically, it means we can constantly go to war, and our troops are always going to kick around. Now, how often can we do that for? Recent construction, local build time modifier plus 10%. Can we do it to all of them? No, it's just... You know, it's a great little bonus there. Advanced infrastructure. It also gives supply limit, which is very, very good, especially, you know, during the winter up in the Arctic. Alright, so why don't we also build up Alftand's infrastructure as well, seeing as, again, we've got so much... Oh, apparently we can't. It's already got advanced? Really? Exceptional infrastructure. Oh, that's the highest level. 25% levy reinforcement. That's crazy. The August infrastructure in this province is cutting edge. I don't know what that means. So, Tiber Septim, what are you doing, my friend? He married High Queen Sotilda of Cyrodiil, friendly host, Queen of the Harvest. What? Woman was given the honor of portraying the 8 divines, goddess of fertility during the time of her pregnancy. Okay, there we go. So, if he manages to take Cyrodiil, Dragonfire's a relet, because I assume they're not lit now, seeing as we can call in a Daedric Invasion. Wait, can we? I actually didn't even think about it, but the option is there, but we actually might be able to do that. Daedric Invasion. Yeah, we can. Check the stats of the Dragonfires. They're not burning. Interesting. Stats of the Amulet Kings is in possession of High King Tiber Septim. Of course, it would be. This could be our rival. This could be our #1 best boy. Oh, he's fairly strong, though. 99 personal combat. He's not even so much as a scratch on us yet. But as he progresses, and obviously he's only 29 right now, I think if he takes Cyrodiil, then we've got something really... Kingdom of Nibene, that's a weird one to go for. And after intense study and careful research, you think you may have learned something after all and gain another diplomacy. Oh shit, are we dead? I don't think so. Rock joint, classic. Glad I hired Sorana. Thank you, Sorana. Don't bother curing my rock joint. Open spellbook, let's try it itself. Right, so... Oh no, hang on. We tried this before, didn't we? It was a complete waste of time because we... Was it Hall of the Eternal Architects? Was that it? Apparently, no, we've already got that one. Why did I want... Oh, the hospital. Yeah, no, that was it. Because that seems to be the only thing that ever really affects us here is that constantly happening. Might as well build everything then. That's gonna have helped out our hospital limit massively. And again, if we can cut off, because we're getting... Of course, it would be these dirty dark elves spreading disease to us. So if we can actually build a very, very good hospital here, then it should, in theory, stem it. Although saying that, Nachardak would need it as well because it's the same sea. And in fact, these seas are so massive We're just going to need one on every province. Okay. So obviously in the base game, say you're playing like England, for example, you can build hospitals along the south coast, and then if there's a big outbreak in Europe, you're generally protected from it, whereas this is unfortunately not the case because UCs are so massive. And I think we might even have something extra for next episode, but I won't spoil it too much. Maybe just keep your eyes open. Let's give a big shout out to our insane top tier level patrons making the series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydock Sidini, Tim Bragg, Laura's Crosis, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pavus Presley, Asuna Kirito, Conspired T, Jimbo, Orcswolf, Fakuna Vasquez, Tom Terrier 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Zazzy 7011, Baniel, Faust, and Eric B. Thank you all for your support. It is much appreciated. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and again, stay tuned for next episode, because there could be something big happening then. And let's give a big shout as well to Andrew Wilson, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Ice the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Ders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Joran de Vries, Haj Demar, Alpha Scuff, Duncan 217, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Sir Death, Asro, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, Zico, and Jay Lara. These lists are nuts. Do I regret doing this yet? I'm getting there.